In terms of design, Norma for me was mid, design wise, until it was confirmed.
Oh,
Her Bang Boo is a.
that does help her a lot, doesn't it? It does help the fact that she's a. I was. No, that's a leak thing. I don't know if I can say that in public. Well, no, he. Well, no, but him bringing up the fact that the hat's a Bang Boo, confirmed. That's also a leak thing. So, I don't know. It's something to think. It's something to think about. Uh, I just think it's funny that she has so many explosives. Literally Oppenheimer. Of course, they made Oppenheimer a small anime girl.
No, my God. Well, actually, no. I could say that both ways, right? Her Bang Boo is a hat, and her hat is a Bang Boo. This hat is a fucking Bang Boo.
It is.
So, like, before I knew this, her design was mid. But now that I know this, her design is fucking amazing. I love.
I was gonna say that's really biased for a Bang Boo to say, but then again, what? Sure, why not? He's allowed to say that.
Love it. I love it. Great design.
Nothing else has changed aside from the information that she has a Bang Boo now, or not now. It's just now it's confirmed it's a Bang Boo. So yeah, sure, whatever.
Great fucking design. The hat is a fucking Bang Boo. So yeah, great design. I like it. Gorgeous, Valina, fucking beautiful. Again, I can't guess these two's elements, so I'm gonna get through them really quickly. Fucking beautiful. I've been playing her on the.
I don't even know if that now. I'm not into the. I'm hoping we get more wind element characters sooner than later, because I don't want to pull for her if I can help it. That would be nice if there was an alternative of some kind. But kind of like what happened with Rupture, we're probably not going to get an immediate solution. We're not going to get an immediate second option until when did the second Rupture agent come out? 2.3. So 3.0, we don't know, but as far as we know, I can assume that maybe we're not getting one in 3.1. So latest maybe 3.3. Earliest from what we can gather is 3.2. And I don't know if I want to wait that long for a wind agent. But maybe I can just brute force the content. We'll see. I might have to struggle for a little bit. Because I want to guarantee Sigrid. I don't want to hold on my pulls for so long for Sunbringer. Because I'm pretty sure by the time Sunbringer comes around, I'll have a plan around how much savings I can have for them. Yeah, that's about it.
The private server, and brother, just like looking up close at Valena and like her entire design, and it's from both ways. It's not just from a goon way, because it is from a goon way, but it's also from just like a character appreciation. Like, she's gorgeous, bro. Like, she's fucking gorgeous. Like, so, dude, yeah, she looks good. I love her. I love her design. Claret, chef's kiss.
It's so funny. I don't have the same thoughts about Claret as everybody else's. It just feels like I don't know if I can pull up the numbers, but Claret is the most popular character within the roster that we have seen so far. And it's funny It's funny that so many people like her and I don't. Not to the same level.
Chef's kiss. I'm very excited for Claret.
Of course.
I pray to God she's not Anomaly, because the reason why is, one, it's my least favorite of the DPS classes. I don't hate Anomaly. I do have Anomaly characters, but it's my least favorite.
Same.
But two, it's because we've been getting so many Anomalies. And
True.
if you guys have seen, there's been a leak from a supposed credible leaker. Supposedly he's very credible and he's very accurate a lot of times. Supposedly Remiel is an anomaly. So
That is such a weird thing, by the way. I still think Ramiel not should have, that's a strong word. I feel like her being a support type agent would have made more sense. Well, I don't know. Saying it makes more sense doesn't really apply to anything. It's just more like I would have preferred it.
supposedly, take that with a grain of salt. Just in case he actually is wrong, just take that with a grain of salt. That could be wrong. But if Remiel actually is an anomaly, dude, that would be so much anomaly that we've been getting in every single pack.
What do we got in 2.6, anomaly agent and her support. In 2.7, not real. It depends on how you want to look at Nongon, as whether or not she counts in terms of how her stats are built. But she isn't like categorically an anomaly agent, but still, she was a support for anomaly. And then 2.8, we had an anomaly agent. Now we're gonna go into 3.0. We're getting another anomaly agent, and 3.1's coming, another anomaly agent. I think we're good. Actually, it is funny to think that Norma probably isn't going to be an anomaly stunner, which I don't know if this is how they're doing it. I would like to think that. How would you say? I would like to think that in the middle of anomaly, every time they put an anomaly character, they're gonna give us a different character that isn't for an anomaly character. Like, if it's correct, and Sigrid's gonna run with Sigrid's gonna run with Ramiel. Sigrid might not be for anomaly, or pair up with anomaly in any way. And then I'm curious. Then I think what I'm really curious about is everything afterwards, like 3.2 and so on. Because I'd almost like to think they're gonna take a long break from anomaly. Then it kind of becomes a question of, there's a lot of things I'm curious about, and it kind of all goes back to wind.
Patch, so hopefully if Remiel actually is anomaly, hopefully she's not anomaly. Hopefully she's something else. Roxy, Sucrose. I think that Sucrose and her have the same voice actor.
No.
Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Is it the JP voice actor that's the same?
No.
Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. But Roxy, for me, it's an okay design. I need to go back to Claret because we don't know her. We don't know her element.
Yeah. I guess I'll talk about like Roxy in a minute.
I'm going to say she is a fire attack agent. The reason why I say she's a fire attack is because we haven't had a proper on-field
Key words. Orphe's not a proper attack agent, because what she is more of a support agent. That's it's kind of like how Nongon is a stunner classified as a stunner, but can act as a anomaly agent. Vice versa for not vice versa, but Orphe's kind of in the same boat where she classifies as an attack agent and is more of a support for that very purpose. There's a part of me that likes that, But I guess I just have. But I also feel like it hasn't. I haven't seen the extent of what that can look like because we've been getting like uh, stunners that that have DPS potential, attack agents that have more of a supportive role and whatnot. I feel like I want to see. I just want to see more in classes being one thing but acts as another thing. I don't know. I guess it's like I want to see how they can push the class and what it can do and what it can be without losing the whole point of said class. So I'm not entirely sure.
Meant to be on-field fire attack agent since Evelyn. Orphe is
That is crazy.
a sub DPS. That was her intended role, right? So I'm going to guess fire.
Let me see here. Yeah, so a whole 10,000 points higher than Roxy, and I don't know how it is comparatively to others. I wasn't paying
Fire
attention.
attack for Claret. Because we haven't had one in a very long time. We haven't had a proper on-field fire attack since Evelyn. So I'm gonna guess fire attack. Roxy, again, I don't necessarily hate the design, but it's definitely
I definitely like the Roxy design, but that's more of a lore thing. If she's connected to Corrin, that makes it better for me. If she's not connected to Corrin, oh dang it, that's unfortunate.
one of my least favorite of the cast, but I don't necessarily hate it. Again, I don't look at it and go, oh, this is horrible.
Connected to Corrin.
So it's just whatever for me. But I do think she's gonna be the win support. A lot of people are saying that she might be the A rank, and I'm gonna be real with you guys. At this point, anything can be an S rank, and
I still don't understand why people thought Norma was going to be an A rank. I don't. I've heard because the one explanation I've heard was that she's wearing an A on her clothing, and I never understood that as like a good reason. Like the only one who matches that where they had an A on their clothing and turned out to be an A rank was Monato, but like that never seemed like a correlation given that there was nobody else who's been through that. And I just thought it was weird that people were so confident. I guess that's the thing. It's not even that I thought they were wrong. It's just I don't understand why you were so confident. Why people were so confident. Aside from that, I do think everyone on this list is guaranteed to be an S rank. Again, it's everyone on this list who shows up with their VAs and all that. Because there are characters in the teaser that who do seem like they are important. That do seem like, yeah, this character is definitely someone who can be playable, but they never get their voice line revealed. And it's like their voice actor is revealed, and I'm curious to think that you got I'm curious to see if they're actually playable, because then it's kind of that makes things a bit weird. I think, but I don't think I am currently not in a position to believe that anybody in this list is an A rank.
if you look at Valina's kit, I can actually pull it up. Valina needs either an anomaly or same attribute. Mm-hmm. They would not have put this same attribute in here for no reason. Right. This 100% guarantees that a win support is coming out.
It would have to be coming out soon, wouldn't it? Because, what'd you say? If you're not getting one in the patch you're introduced in, or before, and as far as we know, we're not getting anyone in patch after. Then it would still have to be pretty soon, I would imagine. I would think. Although Sacred could still be a win element agent. There's no way to say that she isn't or she couldn't be. But either way, a wind element has to come out sooner rather than later, as soon as reasonably possible. And if it's not in, if there's none in 3.1, I feel like it has to be in 3.2. No, none after 3.3.
When is that wind support coming? I don't know, but they wouldn't have done this for no reason. So we are eventually going to get a wind support, and it might be Roxy. Remember, and also remember, everybody was trying to say Norma was an A rank. Well, how did that turn out? Yeah. So she might be the S rank wind support. I wouldn't be shocked if she's an A rank. I wouldn't be shocked, but I also won't be shocked if she's an S rank wind support. I will be real. This is the character that has grown on me the most. Now,
yes.
Do I like her more than Remiel? Fuck no. Remiel is still way better for me personally. Fair. But when I first saw her, I thought she was mid. But she's the character that's grown on me the most.
I just realized she has a lot more quote unquote. Is that a shield? Ah man, now I kind of wanted a more like full view of this character because it looks like there's embracing the fun in Zimmelstone Zero. Okay, interesting. I want to see a larger profile just because. I just wait. Hold on. Actually, there is a way. Okay, here we go.
The rest should be reviewed.
Of course. Yeah, this part makes sense. And then, yeah, that makes sense. All right, so Sigrid. I think we get the fullest view. Not there. No, I think that's just an arm brace. I was thinking that was a shield. Because if that was a shield of any kind, then it would be like, ah, dang. It looks like she's a defense agent. That is a really nice design from that angle, though.
I'm actually starting to like her. The more I look at her, the more I like it, right? Especially the shoes. Lido pointed out the shoes, and I didn't realize this at first. But like, yeah,
it looked like horse hooves.
Yeah, she's a horse, right? And her shoes are very, what's the word I'm looking for? Horse-like? Is that the fucking word I'm looking for?
Maybe.
Hooves? Yeah, thank you. But yeah, that's really cool. But the more I look at her, she's growing on me, bro. She is. Like, she's the character that has grown on me by far the most. Do I like her more than Remiel? No. But she has grown on me.
It would be wild if you liked her more than Remiel. Like, I think she's a great, Sigrid's a great design. She's not selling the patch great. I'll admit that.
She has grown on me. I don't have to guess her element. We already know her element. She's ice. And she's almost guaranteed to be an ice attack. We haven't had an ice attacker since Hugo. So she's probably ice.
Okay. I would... This game has taught me to never go all in on a bet. But ice is definitely likely. It's higher than most other elements, I think. Now, there's a couple of things, right? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, narrow it down. Ice attacker versus ice rupture. I think normal works with attackers as well as rupture agents. So it's not like there's no synergy there either way. But then I'm curious about some other things. I don't know. It's definitely going to be a wait and see kind of deal. But she is a nice attacker. That would be nice. It would be funny though, because then that's like I love all the ice attackers. I don't think there's any one of the there's only like 2 of them right now, but I like all of them.
Attack. Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had an ice attacker. Hugo was 1.7, bro. We're going into season 3. You said she's gonna be ice defense. I think people keep guessing characters are gonna be defense because people are just tired of Hoyoverse ignoring defense agents.
That is another thing though about that. I would like it if we got some more defense. Well, okay, it's not that I want more defense agents exactly. I wonder if I do this. Interesting. It's not that I wouldn't want more defense agents. I think it's more of a question of like, can we get a I think a lot of things about defense agents leads into the lack of not an identity exactly, I don't think. But more just like, what do they do consistently? That's different from like everything else. And I don't know what that is. And no one really does. So it's not just more defense agents, although that would be nice. I think it's more of a can we do a bit more than just supports, but just more defense agents, I guess.
We got Zhao. You think they're gonna make another ice defense after Zhao?
They could.
Yeah, people were just tired of them ignoring defense.
That's so long.
Sorry to tell you guys, we only get 1 defense agent a year. 1 S-rank defense agent a year. We got 1 S-rank defense in 2024 with Caesar, and we got 1 S-rank defense in 2025.
I don't even know if I would be upset if that was the pattern. Because as long as we're getting them, I can't say I'm exactly upset by it. I'm just more curious about what would you say? I do hope it's not so sporadic that it's just kind of like they'll make them when they make them. I don't know. It would be nice if they pushed them a little bit more.
Now that I think about it, wait, was 2.5? Wasn't that in December? Did it happen right before 2025 ended or at the beginning of 2026? I actually can't remember the date now. Did Zhao release right before 2026? Yeah, late December. So Zhao was
I saw someone say like Yadhari was the last ice rupture agent. Yeah, but in comparison to like the last ice attack versus the last ice rupture, we're kind of looking for more of an ice attack agent before an ice rupture agent. At least that's what I would imagine. But it's kind of up.
2025. Yeah. So Zhao was 2025. Yep. Sorry, chat. We're only getting 1 S-rank defense a year. Take it or leave it. Now, fire is my favorite element. So I'm very interested in this girl. There's almost no way that she is
Watch her be any other element than fire.
fire, like not fire, right? Her design, I don't hate it. It's cute. It's a cute design. But I'm very interested in her because like she's almost guaranteed to be fire, right? Her name is Phoenix, and she has the fire on her.
I'm also very curious about this character because she was at the end of 2.8. Krampus leader mentions Phoenix, and so it's kind of a question. Oh, I just realized the symbol in her. It's Monster Reborn. Wait, hold on. I know it's not the actual symbol of Monster Reborn, like specifically that's what it's for, but I do find that's actually really nice. Oh, you can see it in other parts of her. Now that I'm starting to look at it, huh? That's pretty cool. I almost think she's a support now. I think it's starting to become increasingly more likely that she's becoming a support. There's also, now that I'm thinking about it, I think more than anything, she makes it. I feel like she has elements of a nurse. She got the bandage on her, not her chest, but just below the collarbone. The symbols. I don't know what the symbol is specifically, but again, I've seen make it synonymous with the Monster Reborn spell. This might be the fire support agent given everything we're seeing here.
Back, like, it'd be crazy if she wasn't fire, right? And since fire is my favorite element, I am expecting her. I'm gonna be on the lookout for her, see what she actually does. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't hate the design. She's cute. I'm very interested in her though, cause she's like guaranteed to be fire. Okay, Severian. Okay, storyteller. And you guys can't even say that I'm a man hater. I've pulled every single fucking man in this game, and this will be the first one I skip. Unless he has to have the coolest animations of all time for me to pull this man. I've pulled every single man in this game. I've wailed on every single man in this game except for Haramasa because he was free.
Yeah.
I'm one of the few fuckers pulling these niggas. You can't say I'm a man hater. So I'm more than likely gonna skip him. But if he has like, extremely badass animations, I might pull. Because that's one way to get me to pull for you is if your animations are fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I'm one of the people who will pull.
Just like Roxy, I'm curious about him lore-wise. Because he's related to two of my favorite characters, or some of my favorite characters. Technically, three, in a sense. He's attached to one of my more aesthetically favorite factions. So I'm very curious to see where he goes from here.
Pull for a character. Even if I don't like their design, I will still pull for them if their gameplay is really cool and fun. So as of right now, Severian is a skip for me. But if he comes out with extremely cool and fun gameplay, I will change my mind and get him. I'm gonna guess he's Electric Anomaly. I don't fucking know. Maybe he's Electric Anomaly, so he works with his brother Seth. Okay, anyways, storytelling.
I've seen like Electric Rupture as well, because we haven't had that yet. I think the only question I have is, I was gonna say who would he work with? Who would they lean him to work with more? Either Sissia or his brother. I.e., will he be more of an anomaly or will he be more of an attack like Sissia? Now the thing about Sissia though is that she's not locked into a class; she's locked into an element, in a sense, and so. And even then, it's not really that she's locked into the element, like she can't be used with other elements. She's kind of like Nicole in that sense. So, I'm thinking that Rupture is probably on the low end for me, but it's not impossible. Anomaly's probably a higher bet. We'll have to wait and see. But I don't know if Rupture is definitely would be cool, but I don't think it will be him.
Storyteller is cooked. She's chopped on release, and it's not her design I'm talking about. I'm talking about her gameplay kit. She's cooked, bro. Let me introduce you to the R2 curse. Any character that R2 really loves is fucking cooked on release. It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
God.
Like, after the trailer was over and R2 said that he liked her, I was like, oh, she's fucked. She's cooked, bro.
No.
She's completely fucking cooked.
God. The problem with Zenless is that you can't even. It's really difficult to like say like certain curses exist, like the male curse is. It's not after Billy. It's not still prominent because the curse before was males harbor bring forth the Void Hunter. They're before the Void Hunter. I guess to be fair, it is technically not broken, but it is kind of. It's not as big of a deal as it was before, because before, it was always a male right before a Void Hunter, and now it isn't. This time it isn't in both ways. So, who knows? This curse might break. This might be the era of change.
No. It is what it is. I like her design. I like her design a lot. This is the type of character I would pull just for design alone. Hopefully her gameplay is actually not chopped and the R2 curse can be broken. Hopefully this is the first character that the R2 curse is broken.
Season 3 might
but
be
I like her design a lot. I can't even tell you what she's gonna be. I'm gonna be real.
Now, I said before, or maybe I haven't, it's probably not going to be what we think. But Element, Ether. Could it be something else? Yes, easily. But I think Ether is up there. Aside from that, I don't know, man.
I don't fucking know. Maybe she's the win support.
Maybe.
I don't fucking know.
She could be.
I don't fucking know. Yeah, maybe she's the win support. I don't. I can't even guess.
Could be.
Is she physical? Maybe she's physical. No, Ether. I guess Ether's a decent guess. Ether could be a decent guess. I have no fucking clue. Hey, I don't know. Remiel, fucking incredible. I love her. I love her. I'm team black. I like her black more. I don't hate her white. Her white still looks good in my opinion.
Right.
Like her white outfit still looks good, but I am team black. I like her black more. But I think they both look good. And she's also voiced by Amber Lee's Connors. This is my most anticipated character for season 3. She's Ether, for sure. That leak said that she was going to be a special Ether anomaly, and I want to believe that that leak is true. Because look at her hairpins. Look at her hairpins. Look at her necklace. Those are literally the Ether symbol. So I want to believe that it's true.
Guess you can.
And that she is a special Ether anomaly.
In this case, I guess you can't really argue against that. But then again, it's like... Well, no, I was just saying that Phoenix might be a support because of the Monster Reborn symbol, so... What do I know? One way or the other. But... I think another reason why Ether makes sense and not Wind is because Ether, what she was doing to the ephemeral Imperials in the story was kind of like absorbing or removing their etheric activity. And I think it makes more sense for it to be Ether, that she has some form of Ether rather than say it's like a form of Wind where that... I don't know.
Now, Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Unsubscribe. I already know. I already know. Go ahead. Go ahead. Unsubscribe before I even say it. I don't hate the Sunbringer redesign. I know, right? I know. I will say this, though. I will say this. Do I like the old design more? Yes. Yes, I do. However, I don't hate the new design. So go ahead, unsubscribe. God damn it, Kettie, you're part of the problem. Crazy,
No.
right? Crazy.
Sun action.
Ah, good lord, this CC fucking sucks. Ah, good lord, why? Yeah, you know that nigga Kettie the 7? Man, don't watch him. He said the new Sunbringer design doesn't suck. That's crazy. No, but I do think the old design was better, but I don't hate the new one. So even though I like the old design more, I still like this one. But anyways, this is Bang Boo Mommy, and as you can see, I may or may not be a Bang Boo.
Probably.
I'm may
Likelihood
may
is low
or may not
on
be
a
a
Bang
Bang Boo. So that's my mother, and because that's my mother, I have to pull. This is the first character I could say mommy to and not be wrong. Think about it. Think about it.
Were you
First
ever
character
wrong,
I could
though?
say mommy to and be right in both ways. Anyways. Yeah, so I will be pulling her because she is the creator of Bang Boo.
But will you M6 her? That's the question. I'm gonna be watching you to see if you M6 her.
I would not be covering Zinla Zone Zero if Bang Boos did not exist. I had to choose between Wuthering Waves. I've told this story many times on stream, but not on videos.
Right.
I've had to choose between Wuthering Waves or Zinla Zone Zero for content creation
Right.
because I only had time to play one when the games first came out. I didn't have a lot of free time. So it was like, because I was so busy IRL and I only had time to play one, I was like, okay, which one am I going to choose? And the thing that put me over the edge to
Was it
choose
Bang Boo?
Zinla Zone Zero was because of Bang Boos.
Right.
ZZZ had Bang Boos, Wuthering Waves did not.
Yeah.
So, yeah, here I am. If it wasn't for Bang Boos, I would not be covering ZZZ right now. That's the reason my avatar is a Bang Boo.
No.
So, this being the creator of Bang Boos, she's a must pull for me.
Fair enough.
Agreed to disagree on the design. Yes, I can understand people getting upset about.
I feel like I'm gonna pull her. On the principle of, again, lore reasons. A lot of my pull decisions usually are based off of lore, and if it's not lore, or just pure design, then it's probably just so I can boost up the characters that I already have. I don't want to have to. I don't want to feel like I have to keep pulling Void Hunters. This is gonna be the one I want to pull for the most.
The design, I can understand some of the complaints. Once again, I do think the old design was better, but I'm not gonna sit here and say I hate the new design because I would be lying to you guys.
Right.
I try to tell the truth. Like, I always try to tell the truth to my community.
I don't even know where I stand entirely on this. Like, is the old design better? I think you can definitely make an argument on why the new design is better. But I do like the updates, some of the updates that they made to this model. Like, you can kind of see the stars in her hair. I think I like that significantly more than whatever they had in the original, if they even had that at all. I do like the red that lines her clothes. But there's also there's something about, like, I want to see her movesets. I want to see how she looks in a more, like, complete version. I want to see all of that before I make a decision on whether or not the design is good, bad, ugly, or something.
Like, I don't hate the new design. I just don't. I would literally be lying to you if I said I hated it. But yeah, that's all the characters so far. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of what all the characters are going to be and who you're going to be pulling. And other than that, until next time.
Mother trucker, you didn't choose what's elements for Sunbreak. Okay, so the thing is, like, people have brought up fire for her element, and I don't have enough reason to disagree. I just think fire is kind of like you're basing it off of the name alone. And I don't know if that's good. That's good, but we'll have to wait and see how that all turns out.